This is a KOCO 5 First Alert Weather Severe Weather Update.
KOCO meteorologist Sabrina Bates here with an update on the storms that are ongoing across Oklahoma. As we are now transitioning a bit later into the night, we're going to have to watch for storms that could uptick a bit in intensity. And that's what we have here. We have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning. This is going to be east of I-35. We're looking at this storm right here for Pottawatomie County. So this is moving up towards the north. So those of you from really Brooksville up towards Tecumseh, Shawnee, Earlsboro, you're going to be seeing this storm move closer towards you. Now, we do have field meteorologist Michael Armstrong. Michael, you've been watching the skies overall over the last few hours. What are you noticing with this severe storm in Pot County?
Yeah, well, the biggest thing I would say is just across the board, all across the whole southwestern parts and south of Oklahoma City, we're seeing storms grow taller. They're getting stronger. The hail's getting a little bit bigger. And we are seeing some rotation with the storms as well. And that one particularly that's south of Brooksville, moving up toward Tecumseh, is being monitored very closely by us and by the National Weather Service as well for some increasing rotation. Now, one thing that we're still trying to figure out is how low that is down toward the ground, Sabrina. And so far, the wind velocities have not been real strong, but it's a little bit of an odd situation at night to even have these storms and have them rotating. So it always is going to make you just a little bit nervous to see a rotating storm like this at night. So we're watching this cell very closely as it's moving up toward Brooksville and Tecumseh. Also watching a big increase in the storms that are south of the Oklahoma City area that are moving into the southwest side and even down toward Norman as well. And the reason I point that out is because we're also looking at a pretty significant flood risk. We had that round earlier, and Sabrina, I'll tell you that Pauls Valley, Nick Smith was down there and watched a car already get stalled out. So they had 6 to 8 inches of water or more in the downtown area. So they've already had flooding. That storm produced 1.5 inches of rain in 40 minutes. So extremely heavy rainfall, torrential rainfall with these storms.
Really, that heavy rain, that flooding, I like Michael was saying, I do think that's going to be a concern here really as we go over the next few hours, along with that severe weather potential with some of these storms. Remember, we're not going to be seeing severe weather across the board, but isolated scattered areas, especially similar to what we're seeing here in Pottawatomie County. Now, here's the broad area of rotation, sort of in the mid-levels that Michael was just mentioning. It has broadened out in the last few scans, but again, something we're watching, especially for those of you along Highway 177 up towards Tecumseh, Earlsboro, and eventually closer towards I-40 and Shawnee, just because we still could get some brief gusty winds out of this as well. And that really has been the trend that we've been seeing, at least for some of the storms over even into this afternoon. Here are the storms that I'm also watching that are a bit closer towards southwestern Oklahoma. Overall, the trend is all of these storms, even from Mangum, Hobart, Carnegie, Gracemont, Tuttle, Amber, these are all going to be moving into central Oklahoma. So moving into an area really that has already received a lot of rainfall, and then it's also moving into an environment where we could see an uptick in some of these storms, and some of them could produce some brief gusty winds. And yes, we're watching for at least that very brief potential of a spin-up tornado. So we are watching this very closely for you here at KOCO. So be sure to stay with KOCO, and we'll bring you the first alert.